tonight. Who knows the reason? The reason don't matter. I don't even know what to say. We're gonna head there now. I haven't seen it yet. We're gonna check out the car, and I don't even really want to see how bad it is, but I figured I'd document this in case there is a rebuild, but it sounds like there's not going to be any more Ratchet ever again. So I'm literally about to pull in right now, and I'll get a couple clips and pictures. And thank you all the companies for the support over the years. Maybe there'll be another car in the future. Who knows? We'll see. Safer. It is a little bit safer, and it is what it is. Maybe one day we'll do a 25.5, but until then, I'm gonna rock this out. I'm gonna keep making content. I'm gonna keep tuning cars, and I'm gonna keep trying to make this thing as fast as possible. Got big things in store this year that I haven't even talked about yet, so we'll get there eventually. Sad sight for sure. Don't even know what to say, but I gotta document this. Gotta show the road to my journey and everything I do and accomplish, and not just for you guys to see my journey, but for me, for my son, for friends, for anybody. 20 years from now, I might look back at this and want to relive what I did, and accomplishments and goals, and what I did with my hands, and what I've learned, and this is just part of the story. You know, it's been about a week, so it's pretty wet. It's been raining. I haven't really been here. but I wanted to get here before everything was moved to film it. And it still smells like it's on fire. It still has that smell. And that smell's been lingering on me for days. I can't get it off my skin. As far as this whole situation, nobody was here, nobody was hurt. It's number one priority. It was in the middle of the night. You know, everybody was home sleeping. And this all just happened, you know. It was nobody's fault. Nobody did anything. I mean, it's just a freak accident. And sometimes bad stuff happens. I like to think there was a reason for this. I want to think there was a reason for this. I want to think that maybe when I strapped into this next time, maybe something serious could have happened. I could have lost my life or seriously hurt myself or anything. I mean, there's so many different situations that could have happened. I keep just telling myself that somebody had a reason for this. There's a reason for this. You know, I like to think, and all the support that I've gotten over the last week or so, I'm a good person. I do good things for people. I try to do the right thing. I might talk a little smack on Facebook, but it's all friendly. At the end of the day, if you know me, if you've worked with me, if you're friends with me, you'll know I'm a really good person and I'll do anything for anybody. There's times I'll be at the track focusing on this car and I'll stop just to give somebody advice or look at their log or whatever it is. I mean, most people ain't gonna do that. Most people are gonna say, hey, I'm busy, beat it. But I don't. I just wanna help people. I like helping people. I love the feeling of helping somebody and then them getting something out of it. That's why part of me, you know, sometimes I think like part of me wants to just tune and work on stuff rather than race because I get more satisfaction. I love when somebody comes to me and they say, hey, I've been through 2 or 3 tuners. I got this issue. The car won't go this fast. And then I get in there, spend some time with them, and we hit personal best, and we hit goals. We get the car running better than ever, and they're happy, and they're telling their friends about me. That's what I like. Personal best in this car, it's cool and all, but nothing beats the satisfaction of putting your hand in somebody's project and helping them reach their goals, not just your goals. Josh High Noon, for example, what he got with me, his car was a mid 10-second car. And I'm not saying nothing bad about that, nothing against him. He got with me to get his car to spool better. He had nitrous on it. He had a bunch of trickery to make it spool. I got in there, got it to spool, no nitrous at all. He took the bottle off. You know, then his goal was 8. It took us a while to get there because he had a lot of part malfunctions and bad parts and cheap parts. But eventually we got there. And now look, he's going almost mid 8s, super happy. He's making awesome content. And literally that's just a prime example of what I would rather be doing. And like I said, I like to think I'm a good person. And sometimes bad stuff happens to good people. We don't know why in the moment, but one day I might know why. One day I might not know why. And that's just part of it. That's part of life. As far as the car, it's done. There's nothing good on this car at all. There's not one bolt that's good. It's toast. As far as the plans in the future, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. The shop had insurance. We'll see how that plays out. My insurance, I just had regular old Geico liability. I never got around to switching it to Haggerty like I planned to. I know this video is shaky. Nerves are shot. Just seeing that really kills the mood, you know. But yeah, as far as plans, like I told my buddy last night on the phone, it's not even really about the car. I mean, obviously the car means a lot to me. I've had it for over a decade. I've learned everything I know today off this car. My whole everything is based off this car. If I didn't have this car, I wouldn't have this YouTube channel. If I didn't have this car, I wouldn't have Be More Fox Tuning. If I didn't have this car, I wouldn't meet half the people that I'm friends with to this day. And that's what I think about when I think about it meaning something. As far as sentimental, you know, it's all it is a piece of metal at the end of the day. It sucks. I had huge plans this year to do some really cool stuff. I had everything in line to really just kill it and just do something I never thought I'd be able to do. We did a lot of upgrades to this car. We had a lot of plans to do upgrades to this car. I mean, there's a lot of parts that aren't even on this car yet. There's a lot of parts that were in this car that weren't even installed yet that are just gone. We just got done the 850 cage, as you know. That was a big thing because I was running an 8-point for a while. That was a real big deal, getting that. That was the whole reason why this car was here. We got done the cage and he offered me space to work on the car out of. He said, hey, you know, I got the space. I know you work in your parents' driveway. You know, you can keep it here as long as you want. I was like, I think I'll take you up on that. So that's what I've been doing. And the night before this happened, I literally just got all the wiring done and I was going to drive it home that night, but it got too late. I said I'll just get it in the morning. And when I woke up in the morning, I got hit with probably the worst phone call I've ever got in my life. I didn't even know what to think. I didn't even know how to act. Like, I've never had a call like that before. I mean, I've never really had any crazy deaths in my life. I thought this is equivalent to what it would feel like when somebody calls and says somebody that you love a lot passed away. Yeah, just kind of speechless on the whole deal. Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys and keep you guys in the loop. Probably won't be another video for a while until something comes up. The plan isn't to rebuild. This isn't rebuildable. This is trash. This is all scrap. The plan is to step into something new and see if we can get back to it. A lot of people said the same thing to me. They said, I learned on this car and I built it once. I can build it again 10 times better and the right way. So that's positive, that's motivating, and that's going to be the plan. I mean, before this, I had no idea how to do anything on a car. I didn't even know I barely knew how to put an exhaust on, let alone put an engine in, transmission, converter, turbo kit, change plug, you know, all that stuff. I learned on all this. This was my learning right here. This was everything I've learned in one. And it's like, now what? What am I supposed to do now? I gotta keep learning. That's how my life is. I like to learn. And hopefully that day will come where I can start learning on something new. Maybe a different platform, maybe a different combination, maybe a whole different type of car, maybe not even a drag car. But yeah, everything is trash. I'm really bummed about my turbo. It had to Be More Fox that Force Inductions did for me. Shout out to Force Inductions. They got a hold of me, said, whenever you're ready, they got me. Shout out to Holly. They got with me and said, whenever you're ready, whatever you need, we got you. Shout out to Team Z. They got with me, said, hey, we're sorry. Whatever you need, we got you. Snake Eater Performance, they got me. Who else? I mean, I've worked with so many cool companies. Ron G Afterworks. A lot of people come together at this horrible time and really show support, and it means the world to me. I've gotten so many messages from people that I would have never thought would see this. I mean, it got shared on Facebook a lot, but so many people that have been on TV and YouTube people and just crazy people, like idols to me, have gotten a hold of me. Just so many people, just big people in the car community have got a hold of me and just sent their thoughts, and man, that's just awesome. It means a lot to me, and it really shows that the car world is just the best world. I mean, it doesn't matter what you believe in, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Chinese, whatever. Everybody's just, they have the same purpose, they have the same goals, they have the same interests. Everybody just, we just click. And I think that's what I like the most about it. So I'm gonna head out. I've seen enough. Just wanted to keep you guys in the loop, and I don't know when this video will be coming out, but fire happened May 15th, May 16th, and yeah, sad day, very sad day. I'm gonna get out of here, try to keep it together, and just focus on the positive in the future. So thank you guys for all the support during this time. Thank you so much for the GoFundMe donations. Thank you for the personal donations straight to my Venmo, Cash App, stuff like that. Every little bit helps. I didn't ask for anything, people offered. I hate it to be like that because I don't want any handouts. I'm not that type of guy, but in a time like this and this situation, it's like, it's not my fault. I could see if I crashed the car, but I mean, this was totally out of my control. Not my fault at all. So I mean, it all means so much to me. I really appreciate it. So thank you, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Just as crushing of a loss, it doesn't take the most important part, which is you and the knowledge. Everything that car was, from the color to how it worked, to how it started, to, you know, what camshaft is in it. Every piece of hardware on that car is because of you. You are not what you are because of the car. The car is what it was because of you.